y'all. I'm Noah Jones. Welcome to another edition of Noah on the Road. Today I'm really excited. I'm going to be going over to the Budokai Martial Arts in Madison Fitness Center. And we'll be speaking with a man named Mike, who's going to be telling us a little bit about the upcoming Warrior Weekend, which is basically surviving in the woods. So it'll be a good episode. I hope you stick around and enjoy it. So Mike Messner just showed me how to get out of handcuffs out of duct tape. I'm a pro, and if you want to learn more about it, you can learn more by watching a little bit about Warrior Weekend, which is coming up, right?
Yes, September 7th, 8th, and 9th.
Awesome, and so we're going to go out on the road and drive around a little bit, a la Noah on the Road style. So, Mike, you are a bit of a survivor man, huh?
Yes, absolutely. Love all aspects of it and being able to protect yourself and keep yourself and your family safe.
Do you have a specific moment in mind in which you were surviving, or is it all sort of just you know how to do it?
When I first got into it, I really was getting in for more discipline and focus in the martial arts, but it ended up just really fell in love with it. I have 3 daughters, and I thought, wow, I just want them to be able to survive any kind of situation that happens to them, especially, with today's society the way it's gone.
So you also do martial arts. Are you the owner of Budokai Martial Arts?
Yes,
okay,
yes I am.
Awesome. That's cool. When I was a kid, I did some Junior Olympic stuff in St. Paul, Minnesota for the Junior Olympics. So I was into Taekwondo growing up. It's a lot of fun.
You liked it then?
Yeah. I think, as a kid, it's always sort of hard, I think, for anything, even whether it's music or sports. It's hard to sort of pay attention to one thing for that long and still care about it, you know what I mean?
Yes, it does take quite a bit of focus to be able to get into it, and then especially to do well. And so did you compete too when you did it? Yeah.
So I competed at the legitimate Junior Olympics for Taekwondo in Minnesota. Did not do as well as I think my family, who drove me up there in one drive because we were running late, wanted me to do. But I did well in St. Louis. I had a couple of first place and podium stands at the end of tournaments and stuff. It was a lot of fun. I'm a big fan of competing. I'm a very competitive person.
Yes. And
honestly, nothing makes me happier than being able to say I won. So, yeah.
And what a neat experience then that you'll remember for the rest of your life.
Yeah, I think that I once had a friend in high school whose father was an employer of a pretty big engineering company in St. Louis, Missouri. And one thing that he always sort of said to us was that the fact that we played sports in high school means a lot more to an employer, because it shows that you have this understanding of what it means to be competitive.
Yes, it really does. It transcends into being able to listen to leadership and being able to focus, working, especially if you're on a team like that where you're doing competition, that you're able to work with the team.
Yeah.
And it's great. Employers want to see that. They want to see that you have that discipline to stick with something.
Talk to me a little bit more about the Warrior Weekend, where you survive in the woods all by yourself.
Oh, yes. This weekend is going to be amazing. This is our first shot at putting together this full weekend thing. I've been doing them for about 18 years now with other people.
Okay.
And this year we actually have a friend, Hakeem Isler from Fayetteville, North Carolina, and he's been on that show Naked and Afraid, so he's a survival expert. He's going to be coming and teaching how to build a shelter. He'll also be teaching fire building skills, as well as how to get food, water, so that you could survive if you're ever stuck out in the wilderness somewhere.
So obviously it's going to be a safe environment, but
yes.
Is it sort of hard to sort of translate what you're learning in a safe environment to potentially being abducted, or you get lost in the woods? Is that difficult, or you just sort of have to be okay, remember your training?
It's not really difficult to teach it when you're out there. As a matter of fact, the weekend is really about having fun and learning some cool skills along the way. You
guys are doing cool things like hatchet throwing and stuff too, right?
Yes. So these skills could actually help save you.
Thank you so much for joining this episode of Noah on the Road. We had a great time, and it's always fun to sort of relive my my Junior Olympic days. So thank you so much for being a part of it.
Absolutely. I appreciate you picking me up and going for a drive.
Yeah. What was the dates of Warrior Weekend one more time?
It's September 7th, 8th, and 9th.
Okay, awesome. And how can people find like your website?
If they go to surviveww.com, they'll have all the information about it, what they'll need to bring and everything, and how to register on there.
Well, thank you guys so much for watching this episode. We hope to see you all next month.
Thank you for watching this episode of Noah on the Road, brought to you by Bill Harris Dealerships in Ashland, Ohio, a distinctively different dealership.